This is not a time to get distracted. This is not a time to go off course.
All right.
This is not a time to lose your focus.
Can't lose our focus, Karen. Yes.
And you cannot afford to lose your way. You come too far from where you started.
Yes.
So please don't let the time you so be wasted on things that you later regret, wishing you never had. Once you realize it wasn't worth it, your destiny is too important to give up for anything. This is not a time to get distracted. No, no, no. This is not a time to go off course. This is not a time to lose your focus. Got a work to do for the Lord. And you cannot afford to lose your way. You come too far from where you started from. So please don't let the time you
All right. Let's go. Hero. Who's that hero out there, Maikon?
wishing you never had. Once you realize it was worth it. Your destiny.
Your destiny, right. It's your destiny.
Too important to give up for anything.
It's too important. Too important. Yeah. All right. All right. I'm telling you, folks are checking in there. Okay, we see Miss Tinsley there. All the way from the Sunshine State. We got Mr. Tucker's on. All right. Mr.
How you doing?
Mr. Spectacular. That's his name I gave you. I see a book. I see a book. Oh, man. Oh, shots are spectacular.
I like that. I like that.
Why, man, that's it. Man, if they can do the bus to the bit, man, we can do the shots are spectacular.
I'll make sure I get you some of the proceeds from the book.
Hey, just give me a little forward in there or something, man. You know.
Okay.
Hold on. All right, folks are checking in. All right, but they lighten it up. They lighten up the airways here. Woo! All right. The finish line. All right. Waiting on the other side of temptation. Man. Oh, right, man. I tell you, that sounds so good. I got to do that over, man. I tell you. Oh, man. Y'all got me jumping up in here today.
This is not a time to get distracted.
Okay. All right, there's Mr. Rivers. I'm sorry, I was trying to let you in there, Moses. All right.
How's it going?
Oh, I am blessed and winning here today, man. I tell you what, we got all these superstars on here today, man. I tell you.
And it's a wonderful day.
Man, I tell you, it's a wonderful day. All right. Okay, good evening, good evening, good evening. This is the Thursday night edition of the Dream Makers Conference Call. My name is Spencer. I'll be your host along with Mr. Stroud. I think he's trying to make it on here now. He'll be your co-host, but we've got a special guest speaker coming in here this evening here, so you'll get a chance to meet him, and he'll share some of the things that he's been able to do from as a result of using our strategies. Really helped him along the way. So, folks, you don't want to miss the opportunity to hear a little information from my guest speaker. If you have not introduced yourself, we've got a couple of minutes here before we get started. So you can tell us your name and where you're calling in from today.
Alex McKay,
All
Baltimore, Maryland.
right. Oh man, that's another radio personality. Good evening there, Mr. McKinney. How you doing, sir?
Great. How are you?
I'm blessed and winning here. I'll tell you what, can't wait to get this party started tonight. I see we've got one of our new MyEcon associates out there, Mr. Coleman, calling and checking in from the Carolinas there. Good evening, sir. Can you hear us
Hey,
okay?
good evening, sir.
All right. So
Glad to hear
glad to
you.
hear. Oh, man, it's good to hear you there. Man, I tell you, you're going to meet some dynamic people here tonight. And our guest speaker is going to be with us, Mr. Keith Tucker. You know, I've had the pleasure of working with him and knowing him a little over 10 years now. But I guess we got, what, 11 or 12? What are we coming up on, Keith? Man, time flies.
We going on 11?
11, okay, I got it right then, okay. Man, I tell you, it seemed like it was yesterday, man, I tell you what.
Yes, indeed.
Hello.
All right, hello, how you doing?
Okay, how are you, Mrs. Smith?
All right, who do we have out there?
Evelyn?
I can't hear you.
Evelyn.
Oh, hey, Evelyn, all right, you coming in a little garbled, that's all right. Are you calling in from the Sunshine State?
Yes.
All right, so glad to have you in there today with us, okay? All right, okay. Okay, we've got about 30 seconds before we get started here. So we're not going to keep you long here today because we've got another call coming up at 7:30 we got to take here. So just give us about 15 seconds and we'll get started. Okay, Mr. Corey Dorsey, are you out there, sir? Okay. Okay, folks are checking in. Good evening, good evening. Moses, I'm going to make you the co-host, okay? You know how to let folks on? Okay. I see we got Miss Clemens out there. All right, good evening, Miss Clemens. All right, how you doing? Okay. Okay, Moses.
Did you call me, Spencer?
Yeah, I need you to be the co-host here.
Okay.
Okay, let me see if I can click on your name here. Make co-host. Okay. All you have to do as people come on, you're gonna admit them while we're doing the overview. And of
Okay.
course, and Keith, I'm gonna make you a co-host there as well. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Here. Okay. See if I see your
Good
name.
evening, Mrs. LaCapra. This is Chris and Dania.
Oh, hi. Oh man, look at that. We've got those Polk sisters there in the Carolinas there. So glad to have you there. Hey, we got
Okay, good to be here.
That's right. That's right. Okay, let's see here. Keith, I'm trying to find your name here. I know it's on here somewhere. Okay, I saw it. Let's see.
The answer is a radical breakthrough that
All right. Okay, Keith. So you'll be able to come on there.
This giant leap
You're now co-host, okay?
Sounds
Good
good.
evening, everyone.
All right. Good evening. Who do you have out there?
This is Dee, Silver Spring.
Hey, Miss Clemens, how you doing?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
All right, man. I tell you what, that Clemens there, that sounds like a good orange or something. You remember those little Clemens there we used to eat?
Yeah, the Clementine.
Yeah, Clementine, that's what it was. I tell you what. So that's great to have you on. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to kind of mute the callers out to maximize our quality of our call. So as other callers join us, they'll actually come in on the mute mode. So I'll ask you to keep your phone in the mute mode to maximize the quality of our call here this evening. Again, my name is Spencer LeCapra. I want to thank my host here this evening, Mr. Moses River, my co-host, and of course our guest speaker, Mr. Keith Tucker. You're going to get a chance to hear from him. But I want to give you a quick overview of MyEcon and why so many people are enjoying personal financial success with us. You know, MyEcon is the personal financial success company, and the reason we say that because we think people should have the ability to have success even if they're not able to recruit people in the business, even if they don't sell products very well. There should be a formula whereby they can succeed. And fortunately, we were able to crack the code many years ago. So we've been showing people that, look, you know, if you start to do things like lower your taxes, eliminate debt, improve your credit score, and start investing, certainly you can enjoy a return on your investment, and you can go out and build a portfolio that will really pay you even when you do not work. And that's the goal and the objective for most people, is to really have some money coming in as much as they had before during their working years. And so that's how we've cracked the code with that here in MyEcon. We're going to show you how we do that. And we've been doing that over the last 16 years. That's right. We're a 16-year-old debt-free, technology-driven company based out of Atlanta, Georgia. And one of the things that's miraculous about that, if we help our partners or business associates put over $500 million collectively back into their pockets. Now, that's a great milestone, and that's a great accomplishment. But guess what? We haven't scratched the surface yet, because in the next 10 years, our vision is to create 1 million millionaires in the next 10 years. So you're coming in business with us at the right time. And for those of you who've been with us for a period of time, we certainly appreciate you, because without you, there would be no MyEcon. And we appreciate the fact that you've stuck it out, you've been using the strategy, and now you're sharing the strategies with other people. And for those of you who are looking at us for the first time, hey, guess what? Your timing is everything. And there's something in the industry called momentum or critical mass. We're going to be going into that critical mass phase of our business, I believe, in the next 2 years. That means people will be coming in miraculous numbers. And because of that, you will benefit from the growth and the exponential growth of the company just by being in business with us at this time. So, hey, I tell you what, I'm going to share with you how you can get in business, but literally, and let the government pay the bill. That's right, folks. So let's take a look at MyEcon. Again, personal financial success, it's just having the money to take care of your lifestyle. And we know a lot of people accomplish this through jobs, and some people have businesses or a combination of both, and they're able to accomplish that. But here is what the objective is. When you stop working, are you able to live the same lifestyle, or maybe even a better lifestyle off of the assets that you've built? Most people cannot really say, yes, I can. So guess what? We need to change that, and we can change that. So what we do, we got 2 financial success roadmap. One is to keep more of the money that you're currently making right now. We got to do something with your cash flow. So making a lot of money is not only the answer. You certainly got to look at what's going out. So if you got a lot of going out because of debt and other things that's happening, then you're not really winning the rat race out there today. So we're going to help you change that. But we also simultaneously have created a system to help you make more money. So, and we do that in the form of a membership. So let's look at our 2 great memberships. The first one is our income shifting membership. We show you how to correct your tax withholding. If you've forgotten what that form looks like, it's the form W-4 that is referred to as. And that's the job that when they gave you those stack of papers at your job, and included in that was a form W-4 that you were supposed to fill out. No instructions came with it. Guess what? People put 0 or 1 on the form, turn it in, overpay their taxes throughout the year, and they are assuming they get all of their money back at the tax time. Unfortunately, that's not the case. All you're getting back is a portion of that money that you overpaid anyway. But here's the problem with that. The government took your money and they did what they wanted to do with it, and you didn't get a chance to use your own money to earn interest on that. And that's probably not something you wanted to do. And you probably didn't even know that was happening. But guess what? Don't worry about it. We're going to show you how to change that. But we also provide you with a website that comes in the form of a business model that we're licensed to do business in all 50 states in America. And so by getting a membership with us, you have the opportunity to lower your taxes out there, share the business with other people, start making money and building equity in your life. So that's what we do. But you can also take some of that money because you have a business and start eliminating debt. What if we lowered your taxes by an extra $500 a month and you took some of that money and paid off debt? Certainly you could do some other things. You could use some of that money for lifestyle or other things in your business. And then of course, having great credit. You know, credit really robs people of what could really happen for them. You know, I was looking at a deal the other day for someone, and I calculated the interest rate on it, and it was 27%. And I said to myself, I said, wow, that's unbelievable that companies are charging or trying to get away with charging that kind of rate of return or that kind of interest rate when they loan money out. But that's happening. So we want to prevent that. And one of the best ways to do that now is building great credit. And so we actually have a business model that come with the membership that shows you how to do that. That way you are empowered now. You can do it. You can teach others to do it, other family members. And now your family can rest assured they have the skills to make sure they've always got great credit. But the last part of the income shifting membership is the investment education. Man, what if you knew that, you know, it was powerful, that it was normal to get an 8 to 12% rate of return on your money? See, the market has been doing that for over 100 years, and people have been enjoying that kind of average on rate of return on their money. Now, what's really great about that, the banks are paying less than 1% on a savings account. So that probably gives you an indication what they're doing with your money when they're trying to loan you money or ask you to open up savings accounts. Guess what? They're loaning your money out, getting great returns on it, and they're keeping all of the interest, you know, that could be going in your pocket. So we can show you how to change that. But in addition to this, we have a great travel membership because guess what? Some people may ask the question, why would you get in travel? Nobody's traveling. I don't think that's the case, but you're absolutely correct. The travel industry has been hit very hard. As a matter of fact, they have about 50% off of what they were doing. It's about a $15 trillion industry that's now experiencing about a 50% loss. But guess what? Travel is coming back. And, you know, they say they've got a vaccine out there that's about a 95%, you know, success rate. So people are making bookings right now. They're getting ready to travel. Thanksgiving and Christmas is coming up, other holidays that people want to take advantage of. And guess what? We can save you up to 70% savings on travel. Now, how can we do that? Now, this is up against Priceline, Travelocity, companies like that, Expedia. Well, guess what? They're in the open travel market. We're in the closed membership travel market. You get exclusive membership with 110% price guarantee. And you also earn reward credits that you can use for future hotel bookings, resorts, rental cars, vacation home, cruises, other activities and attractions, gift cards, shopping, and much more. Folks, it's absolutely wonderful to be in that position that you can actually get so much value in our travel membership. But I'm sure many of you here today because you want to make more money. And we have a business income system attached to their income shifting membership. We also have a lot of success stories and testimonies. We've got our automated technology platform. So when you come in business with us, you already have all of your capture pages, all of your autoresponders, and everything you need to build an internet or a social media type business, if that's something you have an interest in. And we got great high demand products and services. We've got the income shifting membership, we've got the travel combo membership, and we have our elite business membership we just introduced here in the last 30 days. It's awesome as we have standalone products. So if someone just interested in travel, they can go to your website and purchase the travel membership. They can also get a standalone My Credit system. They can get other great products. My flagship product, guess what? Is the Daily Ultimate. Why? It has 200 minerals and vitamins, folks. It provides you with all the nutritional items that you need to really live on a daily basis so your body can function at maximum potential. So I take the Daily Ultimate, an ounce a day keeps the doctor away. It comes in a liquid form, and considered a diabetic for many years. And so it's one of those low glycemic products that you can take without getting your glucose levels out of a target range for yourself. So I really, and of course, I'm a kidney transplant survivor. So the doctors have really marveled at how all of my vitals really stay in the target range that they've set for me. Now, let's talk about making money. You can make up to $50 on all personal sales. Now, the person's probably listening out there say, well, $50, yeah, but it may cost me. It sounds like it costs $500 to get started. Well, I'm going to show you can get in business with us for less than $100 and still make $50 on all personal sales. Would that be a little interesting to you? Stick around. Well, you can also make up to $17 on all team sales. So you get a chance to exercise something called leverage income. You get paid when someone else does something. That's right. Someone else move a product and service. And if you decide to build a team, guess what? You get paid when your team does something. You can also earn something that really attracted me to the business industry 25 years ago. And that's something called residual. You do something one time, you get paid on it over and over. If you got residual bills, you probably want to get residual income because those bills come early and often each month. Guess what? If you can what if you had 200 people in business, just 200, and you were earning $17, an extra $3,400 a month? Would that change some people's lives out there? They didn't have to work for that because that's money you don't have to work for. That comes in as a result of people just paying their monthly membership in my account. And people keep this because it pays for themselves. You get a tremendous amount of write-off. So as we wrap it up here today, I've got a few illustrations. Just 10 people a week will give you 500 people over the course of the year. They'll pay you $8,500 a month residual. What if 50% of them quit and you only had 250? $4,200, that's still not a bad monthly residual income. That would take care of most people on a month. That would be a great monthly income for a lot of people. And if you had 30 people a weekly sale, you'd wind up with $1,500. With $25,000 a month residual income excite you to go out and do something that others won't do? See, all you have to do to be successful is do what 98% of the marketplace of people won't do. And you're guaranteed to be successful. And that's how I sum it up. So as we hasten to our close here, you have the opportunity to get our elite business membership that has everything that you need. It's only $99.95 to get started. And 30 days later, you start paying a monthly fee of $69.95. And all of those costs there are complete 100% write-off. So let the government pay the bill. And then, of course, if you just want travel, maybe you're not into social media marketing, you don't want to learn it, and you just want discounts on travel and the income membership, it's only $44.95 to start up and $44.95 a month. And then, of course, we've got our basic plan that just has the My Credit system, the debt elimination, the investment education. And of course, that's $34 startup and $34 a month. Whatever one of these memberships you choose one of them. Get back with the person that invited you to get on this call. And certainly they'll take you to their website, show you around, answer any questions you may have. And I look forward to working with you because we have training calls each and every day in my econ. And you can always get in contact with me. And you get on this call and we'll help you build. I don't care whose organization you're in. It's certainly the company. As a CEO Infinity, guess what? They pay me to work anywhere in the company I want to, and I still get paid. And so you too can be a CEO Infinity. So I thank you for taking time out of your schedule this evening to indulge me in an overview of what we do in my econ. But I know you guys didn't come just to hear me today. You guys saw me put the Superman himself. I nicknamed him that early on in the business about 9 years ago, because I tell you what, this guy is doing some unbelievable things. And you know, we've been talking about being shy. And I know you guys are probably saying, now, wait a minute. You're not trying to tell me Keith Tucker was shy. Okay. I ain't gonna twist your arm. I ain't gonna throw you down and jump on in and beat you up to get you to believe me. But I promise you, you know, if Keith Tucker walked in a room, you probably wouldn't have known it because he would have just kind of eased in the early days. But boy, when he walk up in the room now, he lights it up because Lottie and Dottie and everybody knows who this gentleman is. And this always gives me a pleasure to have him come in on our call and speak to you a little bit. So we've got a new phrase for him. I just coined it today. So you're getting it for the first time. Mr. Shy, from shy to spectacular, none other than my econ EVP Infinity, Mr. Keith Tucker. Go right ahead, Keith. Talk to our folks out there.
Well, first of all, Spencer, I just want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak to the people. I never take these opportunities lightly. And I want to say thank you to you publicly for pushing me out of my comfort zone, because like Mr. Spencer said, I was very, very shy. I did not want to do no meetings. I didn't want to do no presentations. When I first got started, I just wanted to sit in the back of the room and just chill. But thanks to Spencer for pushing me out of my comfort zone. In fact, he pushed me so far out of my comfort zone, I couldn't even remember how to get back to where that comfort zone is. So thank you so much, Spencer, for doing just that. It literally changed my life. And I want to talk to you all tonight on 6 things. I'm going to give you 6 things that can really help you grow your business, to get you out of your comfort zone so that you can be very, very successful in my econ. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you go across the stage as Spencer and all the leaders in my econ are giving out trophies and awards. Each and every one of you have the same opportunity as us, because remember this, God is not a respecter of person. If he did it for us, he can do it for you as well. So if you're taking notes, 6 things I want to give you real quick, 6 things that can help you build success. So the first thing is, write this down. You have to believe in yourself. Let me say that again. You have to believe in yourself. The very first person, believe it or not, that you have to recruit in your business is you. See, it's one thing to be in my econ. That's very easy to do. You can pay $34.95, $44.95, or even $99.95 to get started. That's easy to get in my econ. But the question is my econ in you? See, you got to get my econ deep, deep down inside of you. See, there's no way you're going to succeed on a higher level in my econ if you can't believe that you can do it. You have to have confidence in yourself. You have to walk and talk with boldness. When you walk into a room or you jump on a webinar, people's heads should turn and look and say, that person right there is going somewhere. You shouldn't believe that you are better than someone, but you should believe that you are just as good as someone. Let me say that again. You shouldn't believe that you are better than someone, but you should believe that you are just as good as someone. You have to believe if someone is making some great income in my econ, so can you. You got to believe if someone is driving your dream car, so can you. You got to believe if someone is living in your dream home, so can you. So get enough confidence today to go for it. Number 2, create a plan. Create a plan. It doesn't matter how much money you want to earn in my econ or what position you want to hit in my econ, but if you don't have a game plan, a roadmap, a blueprint, you won't accomplish those goals. Think about something for a second. If you were planning a trip to Disney World, I'm sure you would get excited, pumped up, and even have your car packed. But if you don't have a map to give you directions on how to get there, you would just be sitting in your car going nowhere fast. See, if you don't know where you're going, any road would take you there. Let me say that again. If you don't know where you're going, any road would take you there. So you can't get frustrated with the results if you haven't even created a game plan to get what you want. You have to work hard on yourself. I once heard if you work hard on your job, you will make a living. But if you work hard on yourself, you will make a fortune. See, making money is not an action. Making money is a mentality. When you shift your mindset, that is when you will shift your income. See, I have shifted my mindset. If I went and decided to get really serious with my econ, I would get some huge income. And that's why I get excited every day about my econ. I have shifted my mindset. A lot of us is making a lot of good money in my econ, but if we haven't shifted our mindset, that money can go away fast. Number 3, we got to stop procrastinating. This is huge right here. We got to stop procrastinating. Let me tell you something. If you don't know, many of you probably took history, but let me tell you what the biggest nation in the world is. I'm sure many of you probably got all types of ideas in your mind what the biggest nation is, but I'm going to tell you right now a best kept secret. The biggest nation in the world is procrastination. Did you hear what I said? The biggest nation in the world is procrastination. Many people live there. In fact, it's overpopulated. And if you are on this call and you live there, I highly recommend you relocate fast. Procrastination is the assassination to your destination. Let me say that again. Procrastination is the assassination to get good results, but they're procrastinating. Do you know that there will be never a perfect time to start their business than right now? In fact, right now is the perfect opportunity for you to start prospecting. Right now is the perfect opportunity for you to start putting posts on social media. Right now is the perfect opportunity for you to open up your website and start coming up with a game plan. We are not perfect people, so how would you even know what a perfect time looks like? The great thing about my econ is you can earn as you learn. You don't have to get it right, but you have to get it going. And once you get it going, God will help you get it right. Let me say that again. You don't have to get it right, but you have to get it going. And once you get it going, God will help you get it right. The next thing, it's time to get on your job. It's time to get on your job. No, I'm not talking about your 9 to 5. I'm talking about the job in the Bible called Job. You see, Job had something many people on this call have to learn how to get, and it's called patience. His wife wanted him to curse God and die, but Job held on and ran on to see what the end is going to be. See, some of us got to hold on just a little while longer. Your time is coming. Your time to walk across the stage is coming. Your time to get promoted to the next rank is coming. Your time to get those bonuses in my econ is coming. But you got to hold on until and see what the end's going to be. You show me a my econ leader, and I promise you, you're going to see some blood, sweat, and tears behind the scenes of their success. JOB no longer stands for jump out of bed or just over broke. I want you to understand that it stands for joyously, overly blessed. And that's what each and every one of you are on this call. The next thing that I want to give you, the last and final thing is I want you all to hear this loud and clear. To much is given, much is required. Let me say that again. To much is given, much is required. You see, people focus on the word given in that phrase, but they skip over the much is required part. Write this down. It takes work to build a business. It takes time to build a business. It takes sacrifice to build a business. But most importantly, it takes you to build in my econ business. All of you are leaders in some way, whether you're a leader in this business, on your job, in your household, on the church, you are a leader of some sort, and we got to step into our calling. Let me warn you, as a leader, you will hear the word no. Did you hear what I said? As a leader, you will hear the word no. You will hear the words, I'm not interested, I want to quit, but that does not give you the right to throw in a towel. Instead of throwing in a towel, which seems like the easier thing to do, take that towel, wipe the sweat off your brow, and get back in the game. See, the results you're getting right now may be the Lord putting you in training for the next level of leadership in your downline. If you make a bold move tonight and don't allow the tribulations that you're going through right now to break you or destroy you, the doors of opportunity is going to swing open for you. Have you all ever went to the mall before or a store, and as soon as you got to a certain spot, the doors of the mall or the store automatically opens? Well, the same process can happen to you in your My Econ business. When you get your daily habits, your attitude, and your skill level to a certain point, the doors of opportunity is going to automatically open for you in your business. But if you turn your back and give up and walk towards the other directions, the door will continue to stay shut. Can I be real with you this evening? I don't want anyone to take offense with what I'm about to say, but the reason people are not getting the results they desire is because they don't believe in themselves. Many people allow conflict as well as external conflict to affect them. But I'm here to tell you, each and every one of you are leaders of some sort. You have the best opportunity in front of you, but if you sit there and continue to do nothing, you will see everything and everybody in your life move up but you. See, it amazes me how I see people get involved with my econ, and within a few days or a few weeks, they're ready to quit. But let me tell you something. They want to be a millionaire overnight. They want to move from midnight to morning in a matter of seconds. Some of them want to move from the pit to the palace in just one step. But I'm here to encourage you as I close up. If you just hold on a little while longer, if you continue to allow Spencer to lead you and guide you and hold your hand so that you can continue to have the same exact success as him, I guarantee you, you will not fail. I encourage each and every one of you to keep your head up and realize this, that there's a huge giant inside of each and every one of you. And if you just wake up that giant, it's time to wake them up. I guarantee you, your business is going to explode. So, Spencer, I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity to share a few words with the people, and I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Well, Keith, I tell you what, man, I am so glad I got this on record because people ain't gonna believe it. But I tell you what, I heard you were penetrating. I tell you, my soul, my spirit, and I tell you what, I woke up with Transformation Thursday in my heart, and I started looking at, what I used to be like, and man, I looked all the way back from the old basketball college days where I had the big fro. Then I moved up to the military where I had it all low and cut. Then I got to the flat top. And now I'm a businessman here in the 21st century leading people. I tell you what, man, that's a great transformation. And like you said, if it happened for me, it can happen for you.
Yes.
And God has already given us the opportunity. So, folks, we want you to continue renewing your mind. We want you to go out there and give Keith a great shout out. He did an awesome job. Unmute yourself, tell him how well he did. Because I tell you what, sometimes we don't give people enough recognition and we call it edification while they're here with us now. But I know somebody ought to take their phone off mute right about now and tell him how he blessed you today. So if you out there, give him, because he's got to move on to another call. He's got some other leaders that's emerging, and they on Thursday night, they got a call start. But y'all give him somebody, y'all, everybody unmute their call, and let's just say, thank you, Keith.
Thank you,
Thank
Keith
you,
Tucker. We
Keith.
appreciate you.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you, Keith.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Positive nuggets you dropped.
Thank
Positive
yes,
nuggets.
inspirational.
Thank you.
Brother Keith.
Man,
Thank you, Keith.
Beautiful, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Keith.
Laid it down.
And folks,
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you
telling
too,
you,
Spencer.
well,
Thank
I
you.
certainly appreciate it, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna just tell you a little bit of Keith's story. Not only does he have 3 kids and a wife, but I'm telling you, he's got a daughter that probably had more than 50 surgeries. And so when I hear these stories, when people tell me how much stuff they're going through, he's deeply ingrained into his church. He's a leader in the church. He's a leader at his job, in the community, and at his family. So, folks, I tell you what, all I can do is give you a crying towel. I promise you, everybody got some stuff. but you still have to keep moving in spite of that. So don't think that you got the only one got some stuff going on. I mean, y'all know my story. We went through not only kidney transplant, but a whole lot of other health issues. So hey, I know everybody's got some stuff, but folks, I'm telling you what, but we still have the power to gain wealth. And God said that in Deuteronomy 8:18. So you just keep believing that you still got the power. You don't have to do it all by yourself. Just lead us to somebody, and we're going to help that somebody get some other somebodies. And I tell you what, you're going to wake up one day with an organization that you never dreamed of. And don't worry, I got another crying towel, because when you walk across that stage, you're going to look at me and you're going to say, you told me so, didn't you? Why I couldn't see it? Well, you're not supposed to see it. You're supposed to have faith right about now. And faith means that you're not supposed to see it, but you got to believe it, because that's how the principle work. That's just how it works. I'm sorry. I'm just here. Don't kill the messenger. I'm just bringing you the message. I'm just telling you like it is. And that's the way it's supposed to work. So we just thank you guys for getting on here this evening. If you want to join Keith's call, because he's got some new rising stars on there, all you have to go to your browser is type in bit.ly, bit.ly / and then put in team with a capital T, P2P. And they're going to ask you for a password. All you got to do is do team P2P, and you can get on. Or you can go to his website, Keith Tucker, his Facebook website, and guess what? There's a link. Just click on the link. But I tell you what, he's there every Monday night at 8 o'clock, and of course on Thursday evening they have a call at 7:30 for those new people that want to have an opportunity. So he's got Mr. Tico Settles over there, Tamiko Settles over there. He's holding down the fort, and that's good when you can emerge and help other people become leaders. So I hope you've gotten some out of this here this evening with us. And we're going to, as we hasten to our close, somebody's got a burning desire out there. If you got a burning desire, Moses, if you will check that chat box and see if somebody's asking a question. We don't want to leave any question not answered here this evening, or if somebody's got a comment. You want to unmute yourself if you've enjoyed our call, or maybe you didn't like it. I don't care what you got to say, but if you start speaking up, that's just like standing up. And if you speak up, your income will go up. So if you want your income to go up, hey, this is the place where you're going to start speaking. I want to thank one of our new associates just joined us today, Mr. Coleman. I don't know if Ms. Tara is on down there in Florida, Ms. Tara Marshall, but she was brought on by Ms. Ms. Glaspie, LaShawn Glaspie. She also made EVP gold, as a result, and she's been hanging in there, folks. And I tell you what, faced a lot of challenges, but she kept fighting, kept swinging, and congratulations to her for making EVP gold. And now, hey, I tell you what, folks, it's on like popcorn. If you're out there and you've got something that you'd like to share, maybe you've got a scripture, maybe you got a phrase, I don't know, maybe you got a poem, something you can say in 30 seconds, go right ahead. This is your burning desire. This may be your defining moment in the rest of your life. You get a chance to speak it out here on November the 19th, 2020. You can say, I had my defining moment that night.
Well, Spencer Clacapper, this is Mike Stroud from Woodbridge, Virginia. I just want to say that in this financial community with all the great leaders, Keith, yourself, me, and all the others, and the Bible does say in scripture, in the multitude of counselors, your purposes, your goals, even your business will be established and prosper. Back to you.
All right. I certainly appreciate that. And I'll give you a call in the morning. And I tell you what, we're going to take this thing to another level. Okay.
Praise the Lord.
All right.
Spencer?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in the chat, someone asked, is Mr. Curry doing tax deduction training tonight?
Yes, he will. He'll be on at 10 o'clock tonight. And that's at A Curry Training .com, acurrytraining.com. He will be doing that tonight. Yes, he will. And they'll have Super Saturday this Saturday at 9:45. So you can get on 9:45 a.m. To 2:15, and he will be there. So we've already contacted each other. And I tell you what, look out, folks. We always got training going on in my or something inspiration. It's not hard to find.
Yes.
Go right ahead. Somebody else got something else they like to say. I don't want
Praise
to.
the Lord.
All right, who's that?
Sister Paula, praise the Lord.
Oh,
Spence.
hey, but I thought that was you, Barbara. You were supposed to give me a call. Hey, give me a call in about 10 minutes, okay?
I will. You know, I love the Lord. May God richly bless all of us. We are millionaires. Hallelujah.
All right now. All right, I hear you now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've done all we're required to do, but I'd be remiss if I didn't just hear one more note from Mr. Kevin LeVar there, because I tell you what, folks, he really kind of helped us start this call out. See, we can't get distracted. We
Never.
can't lose our focus. We can't go off course. Yes.
Amen.
All right. We got work to do, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot,
Yes, Jesus.
we cannot put, our assignment on the back burner. We got to accept our assignment. We got a purpose on our life, and we got to go get it. Right. And we're going to provide you with that receptacle where you can have the resources to keep you going toward your mission. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I certainly appreciate it here this evening. But you know how we close on the Dream Makers Call. If you got the dream anyway, always do what?
Dream big.
All right, be some big
Yes,
dreamers
sir.
out there. And guess what? Let's all meet at the top because the bottom is what?
Too crowded.
Hallelujah.
God bless.
Let's
Bye-bye.
go. Let's
God
go.
bless.